Hello guys, we have a paper here that we are supposed to look at. We only have the first three questions. Those are the ones I'm going to look at. All right, so let's go through together and see what we are supposed to do. So we are finding the value. That's what it means to evaluate. Find the value. Okay, so now we are dealing with this part here. All right, so any base raised to 0 apart from 0 itself is equals to 1. So this part is going to give us 1, this part. All right, multiplied by, this one, it is going to be expanded by itself. How many times? 3 times. Oh, sorry, 3 times. Okay, 2 by 2 by 2. How many times? 3 times. All right, so when we multiply these, what do we get? 2 by 2, we are getting 4. 4 by 2, we are getting 8. All right, then finally, we can multiply 1 by 8. What do we get? We are going to get 8 as our answer, isn't it? That is what we are going to get. Is that clear? That is definitely what we are going to have as our answer here. Let's go to the second question. All right, let's go to the second question. Here is the second question. All right, here is the second question. Solve the equation x minus 1 multiplied by 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. So we need to get each of these factors and equate them to 0. So we're going to say x minus 1 is equals to 0, or 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. All right. Then we are going to have x is equals to 0. We bring, okay, this one. This one comes the other side. So the additive inverse of minus 1 is plus 1. X is equals to 1. All right. Then here we say 2x is equals to 0 minus 5. Why minus? Okay, the additive inverse of plus 5 here is what? It's a minus. So when this one comes the other side of an equal sign, it's going to become a minus. Therefore, we go down and say 2x is equals to 0 minus 5. 0 minus 5. What do we get? We're going to get negative 5. So guys, what we're supposed to do at this point, we want to find the value of x. We want to find the value of x. So we divide both sides by 2. We divide both sides by 2. So therefore, x is going to be equals to, if you want, you can write it as it is here, or we can say negative 2 whole number, that is 5. 2 can go into 5 2 times or twice. Remainder 1 over 2. So you can also write your answer like so. The values of x are supposed to be 2. You are going to have x is equals to 1, or x is equals to negative 2, 1 over 2. All right, that's what you're going to have. So guys, when we come to the third question, we are asked to simplify. Simplify 4x squared plus 2y squared minus xy minus 6x squared plus. So the first thing that we are supposed to do is to look at which ones are the same, or which ones are like terms. So this one is a like term, to this one here. Okay, we can actually capture the sign as well. All right, then this one, okay, it's a like term to this one. Do you see that? Therefore, now we're going to come and say 4x squared is supposed to be put together with the 6 squared with its sign. Take note of that. All right. And at this point, we can keep this one, which does not have a friend. All right. And minus x, y plus 2xy. Guys, are you following? I hope you are able to follow this. Now, look at this. Look at this. Forget about the letters. So here it's like we're dealing with 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6. What do we get? We're going to get negative 2x squared. Remember, this one does not have a friend, this one. So we'll keep it as it is. So we have 2y squared. All right. Now look at these ones here. What is the coefficient of x squared here? The coefficient of x squared here is -1. What is the coefficient of this one? It's +2. So like we're dealing with integers just. -1 plus 2. -1 plus 2. What do we get? We're going to get +1, isn't it? We're going to get +1. Therefore, even here, we are going to bring x, y. We can actually put 1, but it's one and the same thing. All right? It is one and the same thing. This is what is supposed to be our answer. This is what is supposed to be our answer. This is what is supposed to be our answer. Okay? If you like, you can rewrite it to avoid a negative this side. You can just write it. Maybe you start with 2y squared minus 2x squared plus xy. It will still be one and the same thing. We're just doing this like for convenience. Mostly, you find that if you're looking at the answers in the books, that is how they write them. So guys, if you want more of this, all right, and for those of you that are working, like you can't have time to concentrate during the day, we are going to be having lessons, okay? Look, we're going to have lessons in the evenings. Those lessons will be very helpful for you, okay? Look at this information. Those lessons will be very, very helpful for you, all right? We are going to have GCE extensive or intensive lessons or revision lessons for maths only. And those lessons will be running from 20 hours up to 21:30. Monday up to Friday until you write from the 4th of July, from the 4th of July up to the 8th of August. And they are going to be purely online via Zoom or Google Meet. Okay, just the way I'm trying to do it here, that's how it's going to be. Is that clear? Okay, so there's no other information that you may need to find apart from what is here. We just want a class of 30 candidates or 30 learners. Okay, I think just to easily manage them. So if you would want to send the money, you can either send to this number. This number is for Mr. Piri, which you can call. This number, the first number is not on WhatsApp. And the second number, you can only contact it via WhatsApp. And the second one is my number. The first one is for my friend whom I work with, Mr. Piri. Okay, so you can reach out to either of us. We are okay with that. But I hope we have given as much details as you may need here. What is needed or what is remaining is you to send the money so that we put you on the list, because once we have 30 students, we are no longer admitting. Okay, so that is that. make sure, study, revise, do as much as you can. We wish you good luck in your exams. As you prepare, believe in yourself. Thank you very much.